visible in high school. Trust me, that was a first, as I have applied that superlative of my life to a fault. I am proud to say I'm a random wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer, as well as the founding mother and first president of the Zeta Tau sorority at Georgia Tech. I have enjoyed a successful career with Lockheed Martin, and am no stranger to being surrounded by lots of strong opinions, backed with lots of testosterone. It was there I met my partner, Steve. We were married and blessed with a beautiful daughter, Madelyn Joy. I would go so far as to say that life in the Hightowers was extraordinarily normal and about as close to perfect as it gets.
So they say life begins at 40. That's what I was thinking on January 19th in the year 2000 as I was running up Blossom Hill Road on a gorgeous day in Los Gatos, California. I thought we were living the dream in Silicon Valley. I was working in the technology industry with big plans to make a mark in my career. There was no better place to live than in the Valley, in my opinion. There was just a nagging feeling that day, and that was from my wife. She had been battling flu-like symptoms, losing weight, and didn't seem to be improving. I never imagined in my wildest dreams the sudden reversal of fortune that would change all our priorities and all that we previously thought was important. On February 2nd, Jacqueline was having a lot of pain in her side, enough that we made a visit to the ER. The blood work immediately revealed her white count was out of control. The doctor gave us the news that she had a very acute and aggressive form of leukemia, and we would need to start treatment right away. As we listened, we impressed upon the doctor that we were very busy, had a lot of things going on, and we could come back in a day or two. The doctor explained the disease and the rapid progression. Acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which is usually found in children, rare in adults. The doctor went on to say that this would take her life within days if we didn't start induction therapy immediately. All we could do was hold each other and cry. We were in shock and disbelief. Our lives had literally changed in an instant. From my career, our healthy daughter, and working on a second child to establishing a life in California. Now it's all about life and death for my wife.
With the induction therapy underway, I was learning a lot about pigment catheters, bone marrow aspirations, chemotherapy, full body radiation, and what it means to stay in remission. This is when we received the second piece of bad news. I would require a bone marrow transplant because chemo could not undo the abnormal replicating going on in my marrow. Unfortunately, my brother and sister were a perfect match for each other, but not for me. My life depended on finding a bone marrow donor who was a perfect match to me. The process to find a donor in the National Registry was initiated, while bone marrow drives were conducted by my family in multiple states. Although it took a database of over 6 million donors to produce 6 possible matches for me, the bone marrow drives that were held on my behalf added 3 new donors, who each went on to save a life. The hopes of my perfect match fell through, one by one. Ultimately, my donor came out of Norway, was not a perfect match, and required my blood type to change from O positive to B positive. The difficult challenge with a blood disease and having a bone marrow transplant is not only is this new marrow looked at as a foreign, every organ in your body has to decide to accept or reject it. As a result, I have spent more than 200 days in the hospital, received over 75 blood transfusions, overcame a collapsed lung, was revived when my heart stopped beating, experienced graft versus host disease in my liver and skin, and finally, due to prednisone, had both hips replaced and cataract surgery in both eyes.
So Jacqueline and I tend to be very logical thinkers, list makers, and problem solvers. Of course, like everyone else, we thought we were in complete control in all aspects of our lives. We didn't realize the depth of the challenge that would overtake us. I never thought I would celebrate a candlelit dinner on Valentine's Day with my wife in the hospital room. I never thought I would shave my wife's head or have to carry her to the bathroom because she couldn't hold her body. I never thought I would be faced with raising my daughter alone because her mommy had leukemia. It was here that I turned to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society for help. This organization provided me with a support system, counselors, and a wealth of knowledge and experience to guide us along our path. I've always been a runner, and I thought running was the way for me to maintain my sanity, gain clarity, and spiritual grounding. It was through team and training, a part of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, that I completed a marathon to benefit Jacqueline and so many like her struggling with this awful disease. So tonight we stand here before you as a living testimony of the impact the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society has on people that are diagnosed with this incredibly life-altering disease. Tonight I ask you to give generously to support this great cause. I stand before you grateful for the second chance we were given, the chance that Madelyn has a mom who's raising her and giving her what she needs in life. I could never have prepared her for life in the same way if I had to do it alone. God knows I don't have that skill. This from a husband who adores his wife and is amazed at the strength and character that I've gotten the rare opportunity to witness.
We have gotten back into a family routine that is busy and full, but we will never forget the impact this journey has had on our lives, nor the difference the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society has made in our lives. I am proud to say I'm a 10-year leukemia survivor. I'd like to thank you.
Yeah, Mommy.
I'd like to thank you sincerely for being here. And I'd like to say special thanks to my daughter Madelyn, who is about to turn 13. My mom and my brother, who are also here tonight. They may not have been my perfect match, but they have been my perfect support. I hope you enjoy your evening. Thank you.